especially when it's so close to a beach, you know?
Right. That's beautiful.
Just
That's
because
perfect.
somebody, is building their life up to how they want it to be doesn't mean that they shouldn't have access to nice things.
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we are back with another American reaction.
Yes.
Super excited about this video because we finally know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, you guys, hey, y'all put that in the comment section on every single one. We up in there talking about,
So it is wait, dang it.
Hey,
I know how to say
Namibia.
Namibia.
So we here with it.
Yeah, Namibia.
Yes.
Okay, see, when you do it slow, that's when you mess up.
Right.
But Namibia.
There it is.
Okay, we got it.
Thank
All right. So if you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell because we're on the road to 100K. And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
This video is brought to you by the Namibia Travel Guide, a PDF I created to help you travel and tour Namibia effortlessly. If you plan on visiting Namibia anytime soon, you can get the PDF. The download link is at the description section of this video.
Oh, that's
beautiful. Southwest Africa, Namibia, ranked 86.3% as the best African country to live in 2022. While no country in the world can claim to be free of crime, Namibia ranks as one of the safest and most politically stable nations in Africa. This may have something to do with its relatively small population size of 2.5 million people, or the good governance the country has enjoyed over the past years. In today's video, I did an in-depth research into some of the residential upper-class estates in all of Namibia. If you're in search of buying real estate or relocating, or just curious to see how the Namibians love to live in luxury, then this video is for you. Real estate is something that I'm really also passionate about, so I want to see the kind of architecture the Namibian people live in. I want to see where the super rich live. I want to see where the middle class live, and then basically I want to count down, the top 10 most luxurious neighborhood right here in Namibia. But I got to find out something, that most of the very rich Namibians don't have their super villas right here in Windhoek. They rather live in Swakopmund or Walvis Bay. So we're going to be traveling all the way to the coast. I'm just exploring the town, so you just grab your popcorn, just sit down while I count down from 10 all the way to number 1, and I hope at the end of this video you'll be pumped to come here to Namibia and invest in some real estate. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. My name is Steven. We make videos here about real estate, obviously, and travel, and give a like for the algorithm. And let's begin the tour. Number 10 on the countdown is Rocky Crest Estate, one of the most recent estates being constructed south of Windhoek, Namibia. Basic infrastructure is still ongoing in the estate, but major roads, street lights, underground power system has already been installed. Rocky Crest Estate is the least flashy community on this countdown. The estate is built for lower income families looking to build or buy their first residential home in Windhoek. With less than $1 million Namibian dollars, you can buy a 4-bedroom flat. But however, most people buy land and prefer to build on it. A plot of land here average about 400,000 Namibian dollars.
I mean, it all depends, you know what I'm saying? You can buy land and then build on it that way. Or you can just buy a home and then,
Yeah. He said Namibian dollars. Y'all already know. We about to convert.
Let's get it.
Let's see. That said 27,000.
And then again, I know the prices is pretty good, you know what I'm saying? 4-bedroom, middle class.
That can't be right. That's $1,598 US dollars. He said Namibian dollars.
He did. Yeah. Fact check that.
So,
okay.
So I could go get some land for $1,000 USD?
Shoot.
Let me know.
Why not?
Number 9 on the countdown is Michael Park Estate. The estate comprises of over 150 lookalike homes, mainly apartments, fully detached and few bungalows here.
Look like they have a security gate.
Yeah, you saw
There are no
one?
schools, banks, or fitness center inside the estate, unlike the other estates on this countdown, because those facilities are usually in high net worth estates. The estate is not so central.
Yeah, it look like
as one needs to drive about 12 minutes to get to the central business district in Windhoek. The caliber of people living here are mostly lower income families. Homes here are not so expensive, with property price averaging about 1.5 million Namibian dollars all the way to 2 million Namibian dollars. The neighborhood is walled with a security checkpoint, and they have hired private security by G4X for 24/7 security. Michael Park Estate, being away from the city, offers a controlled, serene environment to its residents.
Yeah, so I see that they do have backyards in these, but I do know that some people don't like the houses as close.
Yeah.
But if this is something you have to settle with, I do recommend that, and this is anywhere.
Right, and it don't look like a bad house.
Nah, it doesn't.
We lived there. It
gated,
looks decent.
security.
Yeah, some had pools.
Yeah.
That's
pretty
real good. To say low income.
Mm-hmm.
Swakopmund is a small town located in Namib Desert with about 45,000 inhabitants, making this town the 4th largest population in Namibia. When the Germans colonized Namibia, they settled here and built beautiful European-looking structures, colorful streets, and an amazing real estate. There are beautiful estates one can reside in Swakop, and also there are many upsides to owning a home right here in Swakopmund, which include being surrounded by the Namib Desert on 3 sides and the cold Atlantic waters to the west. Swakopmund has a great climate,
giving Florida
densely populated, unlike Windhoek, which makes it a great place to buy real estate and raise a family. There are many gated estates for people in search of that type of real estate, but there are also beachfront homes for people who have the extra cash to spend, and there are also normal homes for average middle class or lower class families to live in. Throughout my stay in Swakop, I stay at the Hendrik Estate, and this is what the 3-bedroom bungalow offers. It comes with a garage, a mini garden. The property is sitting on 500 square meters. It is a 3-bedroom with a staff quarters. It has 2 kitchens, an outdoor sit-out area, and 2
That's
living
nice.
rooms. The price point for a property like this in Swakop average around 1.5 million Namibian dollars all the way to $2 million.
That's nice.
Regardless of your income class, there's a neighborhood out here for you in Swakop. The very wealthy citizens live in beachfront homes costing more than 10 million Namibian dollars to buy, while the lower income class live in the city centers or right in the middle of town. You can visit myproperty.com.na or property24.com.na to see the available listing if you're looking at owning a home
like that
in Swakop.
I mean, so regardless of your income class, I think that's a big thing.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah,
it helps
something
people.
for
It helps
everybody.
people out.
Especially when it's so close to a beach,
Right. That's beautiful.
Just because somebody, is building their life up to how they want it to be doesn't mean that they shouldn't have access to nice things. And that's one of the things about us, like, as we've been building our life, when we was just starting off, just married, still in college, having a baby, although having a baby at that time. Although we were, young adults just entering adulthood on our own, we still was amongst the nice things.
We was. Facts.
Walvis Bay is a coastal town where the ocean meets the city with some of the most luxurious neighborhood and architecture, some of which can compete internationally. It is the 2nd largest city in Windhoek with about 63,000 residents and the largest coastal city in the country. A succession of colonists developed this location and the resources of this strategic harbor settlement. Just like Swakopmund, Walvis Bay has an even more beautiful neighborhood and gated estate you can live in. Walvis Bay being an ocean city, There's a lot of beachfront properties which can cost a fortune.
A lot of them.
Regular homes as well.
Let me get my phone.
An average person living and working in Walvis Bay typically earns about 17,400 Namibian dollars per month, while rental properties can cost as much as 15,000 Namibian dollars per month. That is to say, most people buying into the real estate in Walvis Bay are not citizens. They're mostly Germans or foreigners. Walvis Bay has some of the best road network, with some estates having underground cable network. It is so...
Yeah, it looks too good to be true, though.
So about $60 a month?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, the price of living out there, right? Yeah, I would... Investing into their real estate would be lovely.
Yeah.
That would be lovely. I mean, you could do a lot.
Man.
You could do a lot.
Look, Dion has some African friends. I haven't been fortunate enough to have some African friends here in Dallas yet. But Dion, shares stories with me about, their home life and why they came to America and how they helped their family. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Pay your family rent for a whole year. I get it.
Yeah, one of my guys I know, he went truck driving, so he took his course where he was working and he capitalized on it, and he went take the course for CDL. He got his license, went truck driving, and
you could pay a couple family members rent.
Man,
yeah.
He was bragging on too. He got I got homes I got land. He showed me his big house, and yeah, bro, it's real life stuff. It's real.
That exchange rate.
The exchange is good. But let's continue.
Small that within 10 minutes you can drive to a nearby mall, bank, or the central area. If you are looking at buying a property in Walvis Bay, you can visit property.com.na or property24.com.na to see the available listing in Walvis Bay.
What's that back there?
Number 6 on the countdown is Rosemont Golf Estate, Swakopmund. This neighborhood has a lot of similarities with the Lakwe Golf Estate in Lagos we did a video about some months ago. The selling points here for this estate is the golf course, the Rosemont Resort, and its exclusivity from Swakopmund. The aerial view shows how secluded the neighborhood is, which could be a good and a bad thing at the same time. The estate has a unique look that no other estate in Namibia has. Homes here comes with enough green areas, trees along driveways, and even around the estate itself.
Look at
Rosemont Golf Estate has a regulatory authority that makes residents live by the rules of the estate. And most of these residents are retirees or citizens who own getaway homes to escape the hustle and bustle of the city.
Look at that.
Driving through this estate made me fall in love with it more and even more. There's a building code. Landowners, before being granted permission to build, have to submit a drawing for approval. Property prices average about 2 million Namibian dollars for a plot of land and about 5 million Namibian dollars for a 4-bedroom bungalow villa right here in Rosemont Golf Estate. Number 5 on the countdown.
Okay.
Occupying an area in Coupe. With over 700 homes and counting, from top to bottom, every block, every mold, every fitting was designed with a specific vision in mind to create the best international living standard with lots of love, care, and attention to detail. Any village was primarily built for high-income earners, as the houses don't come cheap. Primary residents here are people in government and business owners. The estate in this neighborhood has gated entrance and exit. Access to visitors can only be granted by their host for clearance before gaining entry.
I forgot where this was, but I remember they was talking about they didn't want to build on like the mountaintop areas because I forgot.
That was in South America.
Was it in South America?
That was in South America.
They didn't want to build on the mountaintops for some odd reason, but they wanted everybody to live in the city and live in these like big old
cages.
Yeah. But look, like you can definitely make it work.
Yeah, I mean, look
with
at
the
California.
Right vision. Yeah,
California build all their, well, not all, but most of their homes are in the mountainside.
Mel, you need the right vision. That's it.
Estate is adorned with beautiful landscape while sitting on an elevated height of about 1,500 meters, and the residents get to enjoy the views of downtown Windhoek. Typical property price for a 5-bedroom fully detached here average around 3 million to 4.5 million Namibian dollars. Renting a 4-bedroom here can cost upwards of 19,000 Namibian dollars per month.
4-bedroom.
Luxury Hill.
Luxury Hill Estate. Sitting on top of a hill, fused in sunlight and magical gardens, is an exceptional residential development that seamlessly balances a luxurious lifestyle within an emerald green setting. Luxury Hill Estate has a unique development code with 70% green spaces and timeless architecture, situated only minutes away from Windhoek City Centre and Business District, and nestled on a plateau that provides breathtaking views for the homeowners. And the general landscape design contributes to the high demand by those who love high-end real estate properties and can afford it. It is also proposed to be one of the most lavish gated communities in Southern Africa. You will find a lot of upper middle class citizens own homes and villas here in Luxury Hill Estate. There are a lot of VIP villas, elite dream homes, and they all offer the highest standard of luxury, just as the name implies. The most expensive home here in Luxury Hill Estate costs about 18 million Namibian dollars.
Wow.
However, there are cheaper homes for below 5 million Namibian dollars in this neighborhood. Number 3 on the countdown is Dolphin Beach.
What I like when we build our dream home, it's not going to look like anybody else's house.
Not even
That's
nowhere
luxury
close.
for me.
Right.
That's what I liked about that. Like, no house was the same.
Estate located on the B2 road that stretches between Walvis Bay and Swakopmund. You might guess why construction in this estate is lacking form when compared to other estates on this list. As a matter of fact, one might easily guess it is the high cost of acquiring a plot of land here, and they might not be wrong for saying so. Ocean view properties are usually expensive or overpriced anywhere in the world, and Dolphin Beach Villa is not an exception. In my years of shooting real estate, I have gotten to understand that location has a great determination of pricing to real estate.
Yeah, that kind of look like no privacy though.
Building homes here in Dolphin Beach Estate are very wealthy enough to have more than one home.
I'm gonna look and sit on my balcony and see what my neighbor doing.
Villa built here in Dolphin Beach Estate. Major infrastructure within the estate is being done, like the electrification, the drainage, street lighting, perimeter fencing, and security surveillance. Plots here are currently selling at an average of 1.8 million Namibian dollars per plot. A 5-bedroom villa with an ocean view here in Dolphin Beach Estate can cost upwards of 6 million Namibian dollars. But I guess it is not too expensive if you are living next to the Atlantic Ocean. Some of the infrastructures and facilities in Glenwindle can be seen in other residential estates around Windhoek. The only difference with Glenwindle is the extravagant lifestyle of its residents, the enormous buildings, and the organization of the estate into zones. You'll find a lot of embassies, top organizational headquarters, and government secretariats within this neighborhood. Owning a home here doesn't come cheap. Typical property prices ranges from 10 million to 12 million Namibian dollars for a 5-bedroom, fully detached city view villa. However, there are cheaper homes below 7 million Namibian dollars in this neighborhood. Renting a 3-bedroom here can cost you an average of 25,000 Namibian dollars per month.
They look nice.
It does.
Thank you so much for watching this.
Yes, make sure you go check out his channel. He has a lot of like real estate videos. They're really nice.
Yeah, definitely, man. Namibia. Classic.
Yes.
Can't sleep on them.
Yes.
They got some good stuff. Yeah.
Yes, I love being able to see more of like the residential neighborhoods this time.
Yep.
Yeah. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our join feature to become a VIP member of the channel. Send in your reaction requests through our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.